Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we will clear three numericals. Here three statements are given. First statement, find out the maximum possible output for a firm with 0 units of L and 10 units of K when its production function is, this is given. This production function is given in the statement. So for the solution, this production function is given. Q is equal to 5L plus 2K, or here firm is producing 0 unit of L. L is equal to 0 or K is equal to 10. So by putting the value, these are the values given. So this is equation number first. So by putting the value, we get Q is equal to 5 multiplied by 0 plus 2 multiplied by 10 is equal to 0 plus 20 is equal to 10 is equal to 20. So the answer will be, he is asking find out the maximum possible output for a firm. So the maximum possible output for a firm will be 20. This is the answer. Now let us calculate, because we have to complete the table. In our second sum, we have to fill up all these boxes. So let us see whatever is given. First of all, AP. AP can be calculated as AP. TP can be calculated as AP multiplied by quantity. AP can be calculated when TP will be divided by quantity, or MP can be calculated change in TP divided by change in quantity, or TP is the summation of MP. We can if we sum up all values, MP, first value of MP plus second value of MP, then we can calculate TP. So let us start calculating the values. First of all, AP is given. AP multiplied by quantity is equal to TP. That would be 6. 3 multiplied by 2. Here MP is given. So sigma M, if TP is, if we add 6 plus 6, TP or MP, if we add up both the values, then we get total production 12. And if total production is given, then total production divided by quantity, this will be equivalent to average production. This will be 4. And here total production is given. Total production divided by quantity 4.25. Then here AP is given. AP is given. AP multiplied by quantity. Total production will be 20. And if on first unit of output MP is 2, TP will also be 2. So the difference between 6 and 2, it will be 4. The difference between 12 and 6, this is 6. The difference between 17 and 12, that is 5. The difference between 20 or 17, that is 3. And here the summation of 20 or marginal production, because marginal production denotes to change in total production, it will be 21. And if total production is 21, divided by quantity, it will be average production. 21 divided by 6, 3.5. One calculation is remaining. 2 divided by 1, TP divided by quantity is equal to AP. This will also be 2. So in this way we can fill up all the columns. That was second numerical. And let us calculate third numerical. Statement is given. Calculate the maximum production possibility with the given production function if 60 units of labor and 40 units of capital. 60 units of labor and 40 units of capital is used. So in this numerical, production function is not given. For the solution, let us take any ratio as a production function. Let us take production function as we are taking 4 proportionate to 2, or Qx is equal to 4L plus 2K. Suppose that this is the production function which we are using in our statement. Here the value of labor L is equal to 60 and K is equal to 40 is given in the statement. So let us put these values into in this equation. We get Q is equal to 4 multiplied by 60 plus 2 multiplied by 40 is equal to 240 plus 80 is equal to 320 will be the answer. So in this way we can calculate either the sums are either there are statement sums or there are practical sums. We can do any type of numericals of production function. Do subscribe the channel to see more numericals related to production function. Thank you.